Welcome back, everyone. This is Dave from Korman Productions with my co-host Stacie and Adam S. Wilcox.
Hello.
For Quantum Leap Season 5 Trivia. This is the finale of the original series trivia. Stacie took 2 rounds. Last week I won a second round for myself, so we are tied. And of course Adam has 0 wins, but he could win today.
Unsurprising. 0 wins.
He could totally win today, which would, make it so that none of us actually win. Me and Stacie would forever be tied. That would be the most interesting, and I think that would be a good scenario. Except that we would have to do another round for a tiebreaker. All right, shout-outs this week. One for Ashley Wright. He found last week to be highly entertaining, and yes, you're going to see dogs around everywhere. Because, we've explained the story plenty of times. But, Ashley Wright found last week highly entertaining, I agree. And Quantum Leap Enthusiast 89 said he got a score of 28 on last week's questions. And Alpha, of course, also got 27, which means, technically speaking, Quantum Leap Enthusiasts technically beat Alpha, but of course neither one of us have actually, checked their scores to see if they were right or, in fact, even telling the truth. Final shout out.
Are you calling our viewers liars?
No. I believe you guys. I totally believe what you told me. Final shout out for Stacie, my co-host, who the whole trivia thing was her idea. When she initially came to me with it, I was a little skeptical. I wasn't totally sure that we were going to be able to produce something that was watchable, and I think that we did. And the format was, of course, created by her, so shout out to her. And Adam, thanks for playing and being a good sport.
Do I get like a toaster as a consolation prize?
If I could probably buy you like a $5 toaster.
You gonna buy a toaster for $5?
I'm sure I could.
I wouldn't trust it.
No? Okay.
No.
All right, so Stacie is going to explain our rules.
All right, so today we are talking about Season 5, which we have right here, and this is episodes from Lee Harvey Oswald through Mirror Image, the series finale of the show. For resources in front of us, we do have a list of episode titles, and I'm seeing on this list that I printed, it does list Lee Harvey Oswald as 2 separate episodes, but we decided we are counting that as 1.
Who wrote the list?
I just copied it from the internet somewhere.
Okay. Lee Harvey Oswald originally aired as 1 long episode and was broken up for future broadcasts. But we are treating it as 1 episode.
So just for the sake of, how many episodes did this happen, and in which episode did that happen? We don't need a specific which part of Lee Harvey Oswald did that happen in. That's all
there's no way that we would be able to, remember that specifically.
I'd have better luck on that than what you guys are about to throw at me.
I'm sure.
I totally forgot and treated it as 2 separate episodes in all my questions, so have fun.
So you'll have to accommodate for that when we're answering those type of questions that involve which one or what number.
I'm pretty sure I put the title of each of them there, so there shouldn't be any ambiguity.
Okay, so this one once again is for all the marbles. I think Stacie is leading us off, right?
All right, I'll jump right into it. Oh, so I was supposed to be explaining the rules, and then I kind of
we got sidetracked.
So we've each written 20 questions for this round, and we are going to ask them clockwise. I will ask Adam a question. If he gets it right, he will get one of my red chips. If he does not get it right, Dave will get a chance to steal, and then Dave will ask Adam, after Adam's question.
I think we knew what you meant.
I'll ask Dave a question, and when my turn's over, Adam will ask Dave, and then me. So we'll each get asked 20 questions. And we'll each ask 20 questions, but then there will also be chances to steal. So you could potentially win up to 40 points.
Absolutely.
60 points total up for grabs all of us.
I don't think that will happen.
The best score, I think, was 21.
And all of the ones we don't get, none of us will go on the...
That's the real championship.
On the pile there. All right, and we are drawing our questions at random from bags so that we can't cheat and pick who we ask.
She is obsessed with this idea that we're going to cheat.
Also,
I cheats at every game.
I do not.
All right, so one more thing. We're doing whoever wins this round wins the series. Also, we're also going to do a cumulative score.
Yes.
To determine.
So the winner of this, whether it's me or Dave, is the winner. But cumulatively, I have tallied our scores for the first 4 games. Season 1 was half the questions, where we each asked 10. So far, our cumulative scores before this round, Adam has 31. I have 57, and Dave has 58. So
Very close.
It's really close. But that's just the secondary matrix.
Did you get a list of, like, how many stumpers?
No.
We didn't.
So that's the real contest.
I mean, if you just add all these numbers and subtract from the total,
Okay.
that would do it. All right. My first question goes to Adam. No, we're already on a doozy.
Okay.
Whew. This is going to be one, you guys, so stick with us and keep track of your scores. We really do care. We want to know what you think of our questions and how well you guys do. And it's okay if you get one right, just tell us, because that's fine. Adam.
Yes.
Which real-life notable persons did Sam encounter in Goodbye, Norma Jean?
Marilyn Monroe. And real life notable persons. Barbara Jean?
Is that your answer?
I mean, yeah, I said it.
All
Go
right.
ahead, that's Dave.
Dave.
All right. So Marilyn Monroe, John Huston, Clark Gable, and I think there's another one. But those are the only ones I can remember, so that's what I'm going with.
Very close. There was one other one, Peter Lawford,
Okay.
actor and brother-in-law of JFK. He's the one who threw the party.
I mean, that gets kind of
Gotcha.
subjective. Who's
I was
famous?
thinking about that guy. I just couldn't remember his name, and I wouldn't have remembered it anyway.
No, you
but
put a chip in the stumper.
Oh, you see, forgetting already. All right, and Dave's question. We're getting my harder questions first, I think, harder questions. Or at least the ones that are taking up more space on the paper. Which countries did Sam visit this season?
okay. Well, Lee Harvey Oswald, he was in Russia and Japan. Let's see, is there anything else? He was not in a country and weeping of the shrew. Mexico is another one. Trilogy. So Japan, Russia, Mexico. I'm going with those three.
Adam.
The UK is the one that Dave didn't get, although I'm debating whether Mexico was actually in there. I know it was Japan, the Soviet Union, technically, at that point, and the UK. When was he in Mexico? You know what? Dave probably knew about Mexico. I'm going to do that and let you say that I'm wrong because he never was in Mexico.
I'm going to say you're wrong. He was never in Mexico, unless Dave can enlighten me that my answer is wrong.
No, I think you're right.
When did you think he was in Mexico?
I think I meant New Mexico, and that's not a country.
Oh, in the United States.
Yeah, the
obviously.
United States is on my list as well, which neither of you said.
Yeah.
I mean...
I didn't say which foreign
Yeah.
countries.
You know, while Dave was answering, I was just holding back saying, oh, don't tell him the United States. Watch him get that wrong. And then I come up and totally forget to...
So
make
yeah,
that
I had the
explicit.
United States, England, Japan, and Russia.
Well, that's technically wrong. England... Well, it's technically a country within a country. But if you mean a nation state, it's the United Kingdom.
Okay, but I mean...
And the same thing with Russia.
he was
Russia
in
was a subcomponent
the England
of the
part of the
Union of
UK. He
Soviet
was in London.
Socialist Republics.
So he got that question wrong?
I think I
I
should
mean,
get
it
it
was wrong
right
anyways, because you said Mexico.
Yeah, you threw a trap in there.
Nice. I mean,
All right, I gotta
Adam
read
got
a
the
question.
That's actually a really good tactic. If
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't know it at all, just pretend you know it to throw the next person off.
Okay. Who am I reading to, Dave? Or?
Yes.
Dave. Okay. Well, this kind of ties into the last one.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
And for this, I need the specific city and country.
Jesus. Okay.
What are all the locations Sam leaps into in Lee Harvey Oswald?
I already give up. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to tell you. I looked at that list of those locations, but I couldn't tell you. Yeah, so I give up.
You're not even
All
gonna...
of them?
Yes.
Yeah, there's no chance I have getting that answer. So, yeah, you're
You
up.
want to try?
I mean, he leaped into somewhere in Russia.
But he wants a specific place.
I
in
know,
Russia.
right? Like, I don't... He leaped into somewhere in Japan. An N place?
End place. Yeah, he did leap into an end place.
He leaped into, I believe... Was he in Tustin, California? One of the episodes was there.
That is one of them, yes. I mean, you've
somewhere-
already given up, so
Yeah,
I can just say...
Dallas, of course. Somewhere in, like...
You got two of them.
Yeah, I don't got it.
There's a bunch of them.
Dallas, Texas. Atsugi, Kanagawa in Japan. That's where the base is. Tustin, California. Moscow in the USSR. And New Orleans.
New Orleans. See, I knew there was somewhere down south, but I wasn't... Yeah, that was an Adam question. I got a few Adam questions.
So
this
far,
week,
we
too.
have 0 points.
We're doing great, guys. I promise we know this show. We studied for this.
So it seems like we're only asking questions about 2 episodes. What
I got
movie is Sam trying to get Marilyn Monroe to make in Goodbye, Norma Jean?
It's my question. The Misfits?
You got it. First
That's
point
it.
goes to Stacie.
Although within the context of the show, it was named something else until Sam intervened.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, but that's what it was.
Yeah.
I'm reading to who?
Stacie.
All right. Which episode did John Diaquano, who played Jimmy's brother Frank, write?
He wrote The Beast Within.
Very good. All right.
Thank you.
Stacey's up 2-0. Getting off to a hot start.
Okay.
All right. Which episodes has Sam leap into a woman this season?
Well, I'll tell you, Dr. Ruth was one of them. Liberation. There was at least a third one. I'm going to go with those 2 and Starlight, Starbright.
Incorrect.
Liberation, Dr. Ruth, and Revenge of the Evil Leaper.
Correct. Whoop. Stacey's
I was
off
close.
Stacey's off to a 3-zip start.
All right, it's my turn back,
Yes.
Yep.
right? Adam,
Okay.
what song does Sam record for Elvis's mom? Not Elvis's original choice.
Blue suede shoes.
Dave?
That's the one I was going to go for, but apparently it's not right.
I should have just picked a non-Elvis song then,
Let's
like
see.
Party Rock Anthem.
Damn. Elvis song that he didn't. Blue Moon.
You guys were both all around it. It was Blue Christmas.
Oh.
Oh.
You knew there was a blue.
Okay.
All right, and Dave. Who escaped the waiting room?
Leon Stiles. All right. I won't be shut out this time.
I might.
It's very
All
tense
right.
in here.
Dave.
Yes.
In what episode did Neil Patrick Harris appear, and who did he play?
Okay. Well, he appeared in Return of the Evil Leaper. And he played... Oh, crap. I even looked up this guy's name. Mike. His name is Mike.
Okay. What's his last name?
Mike. Johnson.
No. Honey?
Okay, well, he was in Revenge of the Evil Leaper.
Mm-hmm.
He played the president of the fraternity.
He's going to ask for the full name.
Full name I need.
I don't know his name. I'm going to guess that Dave was right, and his name is Mike.
Okay, what's his last
And his last name is Warner.
Hammond.
Mike Hammond. That sounds familiar. All
Hey,
right.
you should have remembered that one.
The characters from some of those leaps are less memorable.
Yeah.
Because they're not the focus.
Mhm.
All right. You, honey. In episode 20, The Leap Between the States, what rank is Sam's host?
Captain.
Correct. Oh, Stacie is killing it.
Yep.
But we've seen before, someone gets to an early lead and they can lose it.
No, it depends on the order the questions are pulled in.
Yep.
All right.
Like last week, where every question I got was the ones I didn't know, but I knew all the opposite ones.
Who am I asking again?
Me.
You, okay. Which guest actors appear in the first episode of the series and the last one?
Which guest actors
Yes.
appear?
Yes. In the first episode of the series and the last one.
Okay, so there's, you're asking me people's names. People's names I stared at all day preparing for this, not to mention when I was writing my questions. Bruce McGill. Who else was in the first episode and the last one? Besides, our stars. Oh, yeah, what's his name? Dennis Wolfberg?
Wow. Okay.
Is that his name?
That is his name.
No, I wouldn't have guessed that.
Whew, I was like, who are we talking about?
All right. I think maybe I made my questions too easy.
I prepared better.
All
I
right.
did. I prepared. I was...
I didn't prepare at all.
According to Sam Beckett, what are the four fundamental interactions in quantum physics?
Interactions.
Yep, the four fundamental interactions in quantum physics.
Okay, well, I'm just going to list the four fundamental forces and hope that that's what he was going for. The strong force, the weak force, electromagnetism, and gravity.
Very good.
Wow. I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
See, I knew that. It's just you worded it weirdly, and I was hoping that.
Well, that's because that's how it was worded in the episode.
Yeah.
That's Lee Harvey Oswald. It was how Al got to Sam is by making him list those. Okay, so I guess
Okay.
you're up.
Was that your second question?
Yep.
It was.
All right, we're moving right along then. Adam. Excuse me. What was Sam's Indian guide name as a kid?
Bob.
No.
Sancho.
It was Zeus.
Zeus. Okay.
And Dave.
Yep.
Where was Violet Ader's locket?
At the bottom. Oh. Laura. Sammy Joe's mother. Not Sammy Joe's. Abigail's mother, Laura, had the locket. Phew. Okay.
I was going to guess somewhere in the prop department.
I mean, nowadays.
Where is it now? Somebody probably owns it. Who has it?
You think someone might answer?
I mean, maybe.
Maybe the owner of the current locket has it.
Maybe Matt Dale has that one, or
Maybe.
Oh, and totally unrelated news, I read today that the actor who played C-3PO is auctioning off C-3PO's head.
Oh, okay.
So if you're interested in props, I think that's going for like at least £1.5 million.
Okay. I don't have that money.
We'll post it in my Facebook group after we launch this video. Who has Abigail's locket?
All right.
Or Violet's locket?
All right, this is for Dave.
All right.
Scott Bakula directed his final episode this season. Which makes sense because it was the last season.
True or false?
Name the episode and who wrote it.
Okay. Promised Land is the episode. Who wrote it? Not. Damn it. Well, that was not a Tommy Thompson episode. Who wrote it? Deborah Pratt.
Incorrect.
Damn it.
It was Promised Land. Donna Belisario.
Nope. Gillian Horvath
Oh, come
and Tommy Thompson.
Wait, what? Tommy Thompson wasn't in that?
Yeah. Usually with that ampersand, I think that means that there was a rewrite.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's interesting.
I'm guessing that means that you have a question that has an incorrect answer on it.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
There were actually several episodes this season that were attributed to multiple writers.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it means collaborative writing.
Well, he didn't get... Like, I looked at his credits, and that wasn't on them.
Okay,
Listen.
honey, this is one you're going to throw something at me
Oh
for.
gosh.
Now, I have to tell everyone, I was in a big rush and only finished these questions, like, right before we started recording, so I didn't have time to quality control all of them.
Adam didn't do his homework.
Which episode this season was first aired on the date with the most twos in it?
What?
Huh?
No wonder it took you 3 hours to write your question. Say that a little slower.
Which episode this
So we
season
need an
was
episode title.
first aired on the date with the most twos in it?
Okay, so February or 2nd, 22, February 22nd. There's no twos in the years. Goodbye, Norma Jean.
Incorrect.
Tale of Two Sweeties?
Incorrect. It was Lee Harvey Oswald, which was first aired on September 22nd, 1922, which is 3 twos.
1922.
1992 is what I meant.
Okay, that was your first question.
No,
right?
Sam leaped back with that one and aired it in the 20s.
Was that was the second question, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, you guys, you didn't answer either one of them, right?
Right.
Wait, was there another question?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. I asked
Oh yeah, it was who wrote the episode.
The Promised Land, who wrote the episode.
Okay.
Hey, I got a Tommy Thompson question in there.
All right. Which episode features Sam returning to his hometown, and what is the name of it? What is the name of his hometown?
Okay. That is Promised Land, Elkridge, Indiana.
I wrote down
All
that
right.
one.
Oof, Stacie is running away with this thing. Okay, Adam, you deserve this question.
Oh, dear.
Which guest actor played the same character in multiple different series, and what character did she play, and what episode did she appear in?
He does.
I need you to get out a whiteboard and draw this question out.
There was the word "she" in there.
Okay.
Yep, it was a guest actress who played the same character in multiple different series, and what was the name of the actress, and the episode that she appeared in.
What show are you even asking about at this point?
That's part of the question, I think. I'm laughing because you do deserve it, but I'm not laughing because I don't know the answer.
Any idea, Adam?
Lucille Ball, I have no idea. I don't even know what you're asking, much less what the answer is.
Okay. I have a guess or two.
All right.
So one guess is probably wrong, but I'd be able to answer it if that was the right answer.
Okay.
My other guess is more likely to be correct, but I don't know what the frick her actual... You want the actress's name?
Yes.
See, I don't know. The answer I'm going to give is Dr. Ruth playing herself in Dr. Ruth and playing herself in other series as well.
Incorrect.
Now, what I think it probably really is the person who played Marilyn Monroe, but I don't know her name.
All right. So yes, it was Marilyn Monroe. The episode was Goodbye Norma Jean, and the actress's name is Susan Griffiths.
And she played Marilyn Monroe and other things?
She is basically a Marilyn Monroe impersonator, and she's appeared in multiple series playing Marilyn
That makes
Monroe.
sense, but yeah, I didn't know her name.
Okay, name all the series.
I couldn't possibly
So,
do that.
Chip in the middle.
All right. And I think you're up.
That was your first... No, that was... Just
I asked the
asked it
Elkridge
to Adam.
Indiana
Okay.
question.
Yeah, that was enough for like 10 questions.
It's your usual mode.
It's cutthroat this week. I knew it was going to be. Although I do have a few really easy ones in here. We'll
Yeah.
see who gets them. Adam.
Is that one of them?
I think so.
Uh-oh.
Which Friends star has an appearance this season and in which episode? Hi, Tinkerbell. There's a puppy watching us play.
Judging us. That would actually be a cat. Cat is the one that judges, not
Well,
dogs.
there's no cats in our house.
Mm-hmm. Because they're judging.
I think the other three are all under the table. Yeah.
I'm going to say the episode first because I know who the actress is. Is it The Beast Within?
No.
Okay, then. I'm not going to say the actress just in case
All right.
that screws Dave over.
Jennifer Aniston
Okay, you
in
know.
Nowhere to Run.
I was at the wrong end of this show.
Yeah. And I definitely need some more of those chips to catch up.
All right, you're going to get another chance right now.
All right.
Dave,
Yes.
at the end of which episode did we see the leap out from the point of view of the leapy in the waiting room and not Sam?
Dr. Ruth.
I knew that one.
And
You read
go.
them in the wrong order, honey. All right. Ooh, bunch sticking together.
You're not looking, are you?
Just to
Watching my
detach
comeback.
them. All right, Dave.
Yes.
In what sea was Sam stranded in episode 3, Leaping of the Shrew?
The Baltic Sea.
No.
The Aegean Sea. If I pronounced it wrong, you're still giving it to me. A-G something R.
Is it just mispronunciation issue?
Kind of.
Because you mispronounce most words that come out of your mouth, sir.
It's close, but okay, fine. You want to give it to her?
Well, what's the answer?
Aegean Sea.
Close enough.
You were saying
So
like Algerian Sea.
I added a letter. I added
yeah,
one
but
letter.
it could have been significant because that's like a whole different country.
I didn't say the name of
You
the
wouldn't have gotten
country.
that in Jeopardy. All right, Dave.
All right.
What guest star this season also played Dr. Sam Beckett?
Oh, shit. I know the answer to this question. It was in China Sea. Damn it. I know the guy now. It's in my head. Michael Boatman.
Correct.
Yes.
Wow.
Phew.
I recall seeing that factoid, but I would never have been able to pull that name up.
Yep, he appeared in Nowhere to Run, episode 4, as Billy Johnson. He played Dr. Sam Beckett in China Beach, which aired from 1988 to 91.
Okay. My questions now. Okay, this is going to who?
Me.
In Deliver Us from Evil, how many leaps does Al say Sam has taken?
80?
Correct.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. What episodes were written by Tommy Thompson?
Bunch.
Okay, I'll reword this so that's correct. What episodes were solely written by Tommy Thompson?
I'm going to pass and let Stacie get
Well,
this
see,
one.
that's the thing, too, is you don't know for sure that those are the only ones you saw him credited to.
Well, yeah, I mean, if I'm saying, okay, other than Donald P. Belzerio, which episodes was he the one that was solely credited as writing the episode?
You're not making us look good.
I know.
For Tommy and his family, because you ask us these questions that we can't come up with answers for. All right. Nowhere to Run, Killing Time, Deliver Us from Evil. But he was involved in that, but I don't know if he wrote that solely. His name was on that, though. I think. Because I studied this, but I didn't study, like, who was multiple people and who... No, all right. Nowhere to Run, Killing Time, Deliver Us from Evil. And then... Blood Moon.
Adam? Wait, was that his question?
I passed.
Oh, okay. So you listed too many episodes. It's Killing Time, Nowhere to Run, and Blood Moon. But,
Plus, which one was it? My question.
plus that episode that he, I guess, rewrote.
Yeah.
So that didn't appear when I was looking at his, Internet Movie Database page, like under. It might have been like a teleplay credit or something like that. That was Tommy Thompson.
I mean, I went by what Wikipedia said.
Oh, okay. All right.
And I'm pretty sure that whichever episode I said was there too, but that's okay.
All right.
Maybe he can come clarify for us.
Maybe
how
he
that
could.
works.
He could.
I mean, I know there's like staff writers involved in like all of the episodes.
Yeah, I don't.
How does credit work?
Right.
And why is it different on IMDb versus...
Well, now that the Writers
Wikipedia?
Union is coming back from strike, maybe you can call them and ask.
Well, see, Tommy Thompson is retired, so he's not even part of that union anymore.
Oh, okay.
But anyway.
I mean, you can ask him all about writer credits.
Yeah.
I know a few things, but not as much as someone who's actually...
in the
worked on
field?
that. Yeah.
All right.
My turn?
Yep.
All right. Did you distribute all your chips?
I believe I did.
You always end up with something extra of something, whether
Yeah.
it's extra question or extra
Right.
chip. Adam?
Mm-hmm.
Not counting current day project scenes, which episode takes place most recent in time?
Revenge of the Evil Leaper.
Correct.
Hey, I get one chip.
Totally should have been mine.
And Dave.
Yeah. I have quite a bit of ground to cover.
What is the last word spoken by Sam in the series?
The last word?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In the series, that last scene. Al's alive and he's coming home.
I'll repeat the question. What is the last word?
Home.
Correct.
All right.
Did you know that?
Well,
Wait, did you read 2 questions?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
okay. In what episode did Jennifer Aniston appear in, and as who?
Okay. Well, Nowhere to Run. And he appeared as a nurse. But you're going to want the full freaking name.
No, just the first
Susie.
name. No.
Nowhere to Run. Kiki?
Correct.
Yay!
Stacie is running away with this.
Yep.
I have a much better chance of coming up with a character's name than a writer or director or guest actor's name.
All right, Dave.
Wait, was it that? I think that was...
Oh, Stacie.
Yes.
Yeah.
What somewhat similar movie to episode 3, Leaping of the Shrew, did the guest star in that episode star in?
Blue Lagoon.
Correct.
All right. I think I can make it come back.
I was even trying not to put Brooke Shields' name in that to make it a little harder.
All right. And this is going to who?
Me.
Which episode this season features an actor, Michael Roberts, who previously appeared in the first season episode The Color of Truth, and what was the name of the character in the season 5 episode?
So it's an actor that was in The Color of Truth.
Yep.
Made an appearance in an episode. And you want to know his character's name in season 5.
And the episode.
See, we got some doozies this week. Every question's like, and...
Yeah, I'm making it worse and worse.
I don't know specifically who that is. I'm trying to think of someone who... I don't know. Pass.
Any idea?
Jimbo Fisher.
Incorrect. Alright, it's The Leap Between the States, and he played Isaiah King.
Yeah. I did know that.
Make us look bad, Dave, with questions like that.
I did know that.
Did you throw a chip in the middle?
He played the son.
Yes.
And father.
Mm-hmm. Right. I know who
he was the middle character.
Yeah. Alright. What episode... And this is going to who? Anna. What episode takes place in Connecticut?
Shoot, I almost put that. Liberation.
There you go.
I purposely didn't put it because I thought it would be someone else's.
Alright, that was my second question.
Alright. Adam.
But it worked out for me.
A lot of words on this one.
Okay.
Which Belisario had their third and fourth appearances on Quantum Leap in this season, and in which episodes?
Michael in Mirror Image and in some other episode that now I have to think about. I'm going to say in Lee Harvey Oswald.
Dave.
Okay, so the guy's name is Michael Belisario, obviously, and he was in A Tale of Two Sweeties and Mirror Image.
Correct.
Thank you. I'm going to need more of those to catch up.
I have given up.
Do you have... Oh, you have 3.
3.
All right, Dave.
Yes.
Admittedly, I gave up before we even started.
In which episodes this season did we see Dennis Wolfberg as Gushy?
Okay, so Lee Harvey Oswald, Killing Time, and Mirror Image. Thank you.
All right, I get to read again. My favorite part, because I can't get them wrong.
You can get them wrong. You can. You have a lot of wrong questions. He rolled his eyes at me.
What were the names of Marty Elroy's 2 named wives in episode 12, A Tale of Two Sweeties?
Who's this going to?
You. Sounds like it's going to me too.
Yeah. Marty's
I mean, these are fair questions, aren't they?
That's a fair question.
It's a fair question. I just had no chance of answering it.
I know one, so I'm going to listen very closely to what you have to say.
Do we need, the full names?
Well, their last names were probably Elroy, so I just put the first name.
Luis and Meryl.
No.
I'm pretty sure one of them is Rachel.
Hmm.
And... I'm going to say Rachel and Laura.
Rachel and Ellen.
Oh, so I was close on one of them.
Were you?
No.
I had one.
I was going to say Eloise, but that's close to Ellen, right?
Sure.
Okay.
But you didn't say that.
No, I did not say it.
All right, honey.
Yeah.
One episode this season takes place on the same date as another episode from season 1, the only time this happens during the series.
Yes, that's
What were the
correct.
2 episodes?
That is One Little Heart, also known as Trilogy Part 1.
Mm-hmm.
And it took place on the same date as... You just said it. The frick is the name of that episode? The Color of Truth.
Correct.
I couldn't come up with that name. Like, I had the episode in my head.
Oh, and this goes in the middle.
Thank you.
All right. So my questions, right?
Yeah, my turn to get them wrong.
Okay. Sounds
Oh,
good.
read to you.
Which episodes in season 5 does Dennis Wolpert as Cushy appear?
Oh, you're asking me, actually.
Yeah.
So I don't have to feel as bad for not remembering this.
You just answered it when I asked. Let's see if I can get it right now. I'm pretty sure it's Lee Harvey Oswald, Killing Time, and Mirror Image.
Correct. Okay. All right. Second question.
It's funny how we always have questions that overlap, even when they feel like they're more unique
You
questions.
see, I was trying hard not to pick things that would overlap
I
this
don't
time.
think we
Okay.
can.
Which episodes does Sam reveal who he is to characters in the past?
Does revealing who he is to the Evil Leaper count? Is that a character in the past?
I don't know.
Okay, so we already don't know.
Well, I have an answer, but I don't know that I can just tell you.
Well, if he revealed himself, like in Revenge of the Evil Leaper already knows who he is at the very start of the episode, so did he ever reveal himself?
Okay, that's an interesting philosophical question. So,
I'll throw in those two and then argue with you if you didn't count that, because he's in the past when revealed, even if the other the other character's in the past because they physically replace.
all right, is that it?
No, there's more. Promised Land, and I think at some point Lee Harvey Oswald. Oh, but let's go with that. Incorrect.
Okay, so he definitely reveals himself in Killing Time.
Oh, and there was another Evil Leaper episode too, as well.
He reveals himself to Aaliyah in Deliver Us from Evil. He reveals himself in Starlight, Starbright. And then, based on that whole discussion you were having with Adam, in both Revenge of the Evil Leaper and Return of the Evil Leaper, they know who he is. But I don't think anybody beyond that project's people he reveals himself to. So, same group of people knows who he is. Whether you counted that or not. Ooh, and are we counting Al the bartender? Yeah, Al the bartender.
So, which episodes are you saying?
Okay.
A lot of them.
So, Killing Time, Starlight, Starbright, Deliver Us from Evil, a revisit in the other two Evil episodes to the same revelation, and Mirror Image.
All right, so I wasn't actually counting the Return of the Evil Leaper because he had already revealed himself. I was counting Revenge of the Evil Leaper because he revealed himself to Liz.
I think we need an asterisk on all of the Evil Leaper episodes. I think you should give her credit.
Well, it's
other than if there's a mistake other than that.
I mean,
then,
you're the judge of your own question.
Well, yeah, you were missing the who actually he was revealing himself.
You didn't ask who he revealed himself, though.
Okay,
you said in
fair
which
enough.
episode.
Fair enough. All right, I'll give you credit.
And I said, yes, something happened in all those episodes.
Right. All right.
But I got it for the rest of them, right?
Yep.
Yeah, there was a lot of them.
Yeah, there was.
A lot of them this season.
More so than any...
There was a lot of everything more this season.
Mm-hmm. So I think that's it for me, right?
I don't know.
Yeah. Let's go with that. And then if you have an extra question at the end, we'll yell at you.
Okay.
If you have... Well, okay, no, wait. Whose question was that? Who just asked that?
He asked me, so that should pass to you.
So that... Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So now you ask me a question, I get it wrong, and Dave gets a chance.
All right. Let's keep going. Adam. What is the Elroy's dog's name, and what type of dog are they?
I don't have a chance.
The Elroy's dog. What episode were the Elroys?
Well, that would be a good start.
Elroy's.
I almost said like his name was Astro, and he was, but that's the Jetsons, and Elroy
I'm
is
not
just
going
the
to give any
sun.
hints, so. You looking at our dog?
Yeah,
What's she
I'm
doing?
gonna go with Lily, and we say a cute dog.
Not the answer.
I know. Come here, baby.
Dave.
A beagle. And it was named Marty.
So you know who the Elroys are,
Yes.
which Adam should know because he asked about them just a minute ago.
Oh, like I listened to myself.
So the Elroys is Tale of Two Sweeties. And they have a greyhound named Tinkerbell.
Oh. Okay.
I went with the
You were
wrong dog.
picking the wrong dog in our room. All right, Dave.
I predicted it though,
It's
right?
bias.
Oh wait, but you
Bias
didn't get it
against his
right.
own dog. Or for his own dog.
Yeah.
All right.
Who is Zoe's observer?
Oh. Tamsin.
Who?
Tamsin?
I'm gonna say no.
Wait. Zoe. Yeah. The black guy. Tamsin?
Do you know his name?
Tamsin?
Okay, the name I have is Thames.
Oh. Okay. I will.
He threw me off.
I mean, if you think I'm wrong, we could look that up, but...
I believe you.
My turn to read. Oh, upside down. All right, for Dave.
Okay.
You should get this one.
Okay.
Which
Hello.
episodes this season featured a John Beckett?
The Leap Between the States.
Is that
Oh, and there's another one. Promised Land.
correct?
Thank you.
Different John Becketts,
Yes.
but related to each other.
Named after the other.
Well, his father would have been named after his Civil War ancestor, not the other way around.
Yeah.
All right, honey. What branch of the military was the guard in Project Quantum Leap headquarters in?
Navy?
No.
Sorry, read that again?
What branch of the military was the guard in Project Quantum Leap headquarters in?
The guard in
Yes.
Project Quantum Leap?
We saw him this season.
I think you're talking about killing time. Well, it's not the Navy. The Air Force doesn't make sense. The Army, I don't think so. I'm going to say a Marine.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, the Marines often provide base security for naval facilities, which presumably Project Quantum Leap is. Since
All right.
Al is a Rear Admiral.
Right. Okay. Who's this going to? Alright, you have no chance on this one.
Okay, great.
Which guest actor in Memphis Melody also appeared on 24 and in 2 episodes of Enterprise with Scott Bakula?
And you want an actor's name?
I do.
I think I know who it is, but I don't know their name.
Okay.
It's a pass.
Alright.
Donald Sutherland.
Donald Sutherland? Gregory Idzin.
I wasn't close at all.
Never mind. I don't know who that is.
Alright, and that was my first question, right?
Yeah.
Would have been funny if it was right, though.
Okay. Which 2 episodes feature Donald P. Belzerio's son, Michael Belzerio?
Oh, wait, we already did this, didn't we?
Yep.
Shoot.
And this is Adam's question, right?
Mirror Image. And what was the early one that we said it was? Shoot. Nowhere to Run?
Incorrect.
It's Mirror Image and A Tale of Two Sweeties.
And I had faith in you, Adam.
You've already told that once today.
That. In fact, wasn't
No.
that your question?
No, that was Stacey's
Oh,
question.
that was Stacy's question.
I
Okay.
got it wrong twice.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Stacey's
Are you
turn.
saying I should be paying attention?
Perhaps.
I mean, maybe. You do have a really good memory, so there's no reason for you to not know something we just said.
That's not how it works, honey.
I bet that's how it would work with Sam.
Are you comparing me to a fictional TV character?
Adam,
Yes.
who is Aaliyah's observer and who played her?
Oh. It was that woman, and she had a name. Her name was Zoe, and she was played by the one that was in the episode where they were in the haunted house, and like she was the ghost butler or ghost maid.
What's the name, Adam? Come on.
Shoot. I don't. Carol Burnett. No.
I know he knows this, so.
I don't remember. Go on, get your point.
Carolyn Seymour.
Playing.
Zoe. Thank you.
I was close.
All right.
Hi,
That was the second question?
All right, and Dave.
Yep.
Okay. This is an Adam type question.
Okay.
But
Uh-oh.
you might know it.
All right.
Which real life character is portrayed by their real life child, and in which episode?
I know this episode. Okay. It's in Memphis Melody, and he's playing Red West.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good. That's good enough.
Okay. Because I happened
Yeah.
to see that. Thank you.
Yeah. So the real life person is Bobby Jean Red West, who was Elvis's friend and bodyguard. Was played by his real life son, John Boyd West.
That is not the only time he's done that, too. He's played that character in multiple different media about Elvis. So that's interesting.
All right, my turn.
Yep.
Donald Belisario wrote the Lee Harvey Oswald episode as a rebuttal to what movie written and directed by what man?
Okay. That's my question, correct?
Yes.
And I absolutely have to get this right because I know the answer to this question. It just needs to, like, come here. Oliver Stone, JFK.
Correct.
Okay.
Have you gotten that one, honey?
No, I think we're pretty close.
Yeah, we're pretty even. I think you still got it, but...
All right, honey.
Oh, wait a second. I have an uneven number of chips. Did I not put one in the middle?
I probably didn't.
Yes. I have 5 left.
I had more than that, so...
Wait. Yeah, you know, that's right. You have 6. Well, there has to be only 5. Wow.
Did you just take a chip? What's happening? We all have an odd number of chips, and we're not supposed to.
Dave, put 1 chip in the middle.
Okay.
Do I... Wait.
So, yeah, you...
I must have missed one.
Yeah, put 1 in the
Putting
middle.
in.
All right.
All right. In whose body is Sam when he prevents a rape this season?
Who are you asking?
You.
In whose body is Sam when he prevents a rape this season? I have a problem with that question, and I also don't know what you're talking about. So hang on. Who is getting raped?
Well, that's part of the question.
Yeah, if I told you that, then it would answer the question.
Okay. Prevented a rape. Who the heck was being raped? That was last season raped.
I know the answer.
Well, he didn't prevent that rape last season.
Feel the pressure, because I know the answer. Pressure. Pressure. Anyway, I'll stop.
Don't pressure my wife.
I mean, I have an argumentative answer,
All right.
but I need to know, like, the answer he's looking for first. Okay. Who was being raped? Oh. Okay, so the answer you're looking for is Dr. Ruth. Dr. Ruth...
Correct.
Sam, as Dr. Ruth, prevented that girl who called in from getting raped by her boss.
Yes.
And I know
But
you're
The
thinking-
technicality is he was in his own body. Because Sam left with his body. He did not
that
take
would have
over
been
his
that would have
host's
been a
bodies.
beautiful trick question. Just like no, he was in his own body.
I mean, he
So
was.
essentially,
He was.
well, I think the point should go away because technically she was wrong. Technically, she just made the case for why she should not get that chip.
No,
I told him the
she got
answer
it.
he wanted, and then I told him why his
I
question
didn't phrase
was
it
wrong.
quite.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Would have been
So
better,
was
like
that-
who was Sam's host? I was just trying to word
Right,
it
which is
differently.
part of, you know,
Was that your second question?
that's actually one of those arguments for, you know,
Mm.
it is Sam's body, because he was able to do things that Dr. Ruth wouldn't have been able to do, like leap over cars.
I mean, I don't understand how he can leap over cars, but
I don't think he ever actually leaped over a car, but
he quantum leaped over a car.
All right. Who's this going to?
Hi, me.
Which episode had the fewest cast in the entire series, and how many credited actors were there?
Leaping of the Shrew. 3.
Adam?
Leaping of the Shrew, 4.
Correct.
I felt like there was another one in the credits, but who was it?
Brooke Shields.
Well, yeah. I forgot the exact. So it was the mirror image.
Oh, the mirror image. That's what I forgot. I'm like,
yeah.
There's only 3 people, but I did think there was someone else credited. That
Wow, I
makes
got
sense.
a 4th point. I'm still a no.
15-pointer. Oh, my second question. Okay.
It is? Good, well, I'm holding you to that.
Okay. Which episodes this season have scenes back at the project? And this is Adams.
Lee Harvey Oswald. I think Mirror Image had a very... Yeah, because we saw Gushy in there. Briefly. And so those 2 definitely. I'm going to say Deliver Us from Evil, those 3.
Stacie?
Okay, this might take a minute. Lee Harvey Oswald.
Yep.
Killing Time.
Oh, shoot, yes, of course.
I don't think Deliver Us from Evil. I'm taking that off the table. Dr. Ruth.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say Blood Moon didn't, because that scene actually took place during Dr. Ruth. You were asking for episodes, not leaps, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And Return of the Evil Leaper is... And Mirror Image.
You missed one.
Okay, what did I miss?
Revenge of the Evil Weeper 2.
Oh, they were there too?
Yep.
They questioned both girls?
Yep.
I knew references to that scene, but I didn't know we actually saw it.
Yep.
Yeah, they showed us a lot of, like, waiting room this season.
Which made one of our viewers, Mark Davidson, happy.
Makes me happy, too.
Yeah. Well, me as well. But, yeah, absolutely.
But I never understood
think-
why the waiting room was this stark room with, like, reflective surfaces in it.
Yeah,
I have
that
a
makes
theory.
sense.
They didn't have a lot of budget for new sets.
Perhaps, but it doesn't... All right.
That's
I
the
think that was my
practical
second
reason,
question,
not the
All right,
canon
did you
reason.
get rid of a chip for that one?
Yes, yep.
All right.
All right, this is the penultimate
I'm just
round.
trying to see if I actually have the right number of questions left. I do.
You should have 4 left.
Yeah. So that one that I threw away was a throwaway chip. Adam.
Mm-hmm.
Which episode guest starred Neil Patrick Harris?
Shoot.
Didn't he write that question?
I did! That doesn't mean I remember it. Am I allowed to look through my old questions?
No.
Oh, no. The Beast Within.
Dave?
Return of the Evil Weeper.
Shoot, yeah, that's...
I need about 1,000 more of those, and
No, I think we're really, really close.
yeah, it's pretty close. So my
Dave.
question. This could be a crucial one.
What
Feeling
is-
the nervousness, pressure.
What is Sammy Joe's IQ?
Oh, crap. 200.
4. No, I'm kidding. Her IQ. 10 million. No, that's too high.
Okay, no, you had 2 joke answers, so you're done.
What was the
Her
answer?
IQ is 194.
I was really close. You know, it should be the one you should round up and, give me the chip. Anyway.
I mean, I got
That
the
was it.
4
Yeah.
part right. I should get like 3rd credit.
Right. Who's this going to?
You.
Me.
Yep.
All
All right. Donald Belisario. Remember who he is?
Yes, I'm pretty familiar with him.
Met the real Lee Harvey Oswald in what year and under what circumstances?
1957 is what I'm going to guess. And he basically met him. Oh, they characterized the scene. He basically met him in the Marine Corps. He asked him for the duty roster. Yeah, that was it.
Close, but no.
Is the year or the description? Because that description matches what I have to say. That scene was depicted in the episode.
Okay.
I mean, if it's the year, I have no idea. You said 57, so I'm going to say 56.
59, but you did have the scene right.
Okay. All right.
Actually, I just had when serving in the Marine Corps, but I believe the rest of it.
Okay.
Do you remember that scene?
Vaguely, yeah.
Yeah, like
And that was-
it played out.
I remember we watched that show, the Quantum Leap.
We did watch Quantum Leap. Imagine.
Amazing. Wow. Wait,
All
I
right.
watched episodes of that show?
All right, honey. In how many and which episodes this season does Sam leap outside the United States?
Outside of the United States. Slightly different than the question
And
I
I
asked.
will, well, okay, go on. Just answer it, and we'll, if you, yeah,
Okay.
you're naming the episodes anyway, so.
Lee Harvey Oswald. Out of the United States. And because you probably split them up, I'm going to say both parts, although I'm not positive on that. But since we decided to count them as one, I'm just going to say Lee Harvey Oswald.
Okay.
Okay. And then outside of the United States is Leaping of the Shrew. That is not in the United States. That's in the sea. And Blood Moon was not in the United States. And that's it.
Correct.
All right. So what was the asterisk you had on that?
Well, because I split it up, I had 4, but it was 3 if you count Lee Harvey Oswald as 1. Wait, I have one more to read, don't I?
Oh, yeah.
Because I read to, No, I read one to Dave. No one answered that one, right?
Right.
So, that's...
Well, do you have 2 pieces of paper left? I guess is the
I
question.
do.
Okay.
I have a lily here, too.
We're even more. I have no idea where we're at than usual.
Okay. So who's this?
Me.
Okay. Which important characters from Jimmy do not return in Deliver Us from Evil?
Which important characters from Jimmy do not return?
That's kind of subjective. What makes them important and not important?
Right. I mean, important. Blue did not return.
Yeah, but was Blue important?
Yeah, I don't know if I like this question.
I object.
I mean, Sam
Which
is there as
significant characters from Jimmy? How is
That's
that?
just a synonym.
okay. So Frank and Connie were there, although Connie wasn't there the whole time. She did pop back in at the end. If that's who you're asking about.
Is that your answer?
And the only other person was Blue. There wasn't anybody else in Jimmy. The son was in both episodes.
I think so.
So what's your answer?
I don't know. Blue.
Okay. Adam?
Let's see. Blue and Connie?
You're missing one. And that would be Mr. Samuels, the boss.
Was he not there?
No, he wasn't. Frank replaced him.
Okay. But I boycott your answer anyways because Connie did make an appearance.
Well,
When
no,
he re-leaped at the end of the episode.
But we didn't actually see Connie.
We did. She was
did.
making breakfast.
Oh, you know what? You're right.
She was there. At the very end, she was there.
Okay, but you missed the boss anyway.
Yeah.
So.
So I'm taking a chip away penalty.
If that were the case, you would be losing a lot. Well, you'd be like negative.
Oh,
numbers.
come on. All my questions are fair.
That was the first question, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
For me.
Who directed all 3 of the trilogy episodes?
James Whitmore Jr.
Very good.
See, I know all the James Whitmore Jr. questions.
I was prepared for that one.
And they were all written by Deborah Pratt. Hopefully that wasn't one of your questions that's left.
Are we done?
Yep.
All right. My last question to Adam.
Okay.
One easy one. Where does Promised Land take place?
Elk Ridge, Indiana. Yay, a fifth, a sixth,
And
a sixth.
yes. Dave, last question.
All right.
In which episode do we learn Sam's social security number and under what circumstances?
Starlight, Starbright, and it was because he was drugged by the military officers claiming to be part of Project Blue Book. They incorrectly wanted to. They tricked him into a mental hospital, basically.
Okay.
All right.
It's
Yeah,
in there
good enough.
somewhere. I mean, I just had truth serum.
Oh,
but
okay. So I could have stopped a long time ago.
Yeah.
Really.
All right, Dave.
All right. This might be important because.
All right, this is going to be the hardest question yet.
Okay.
that means it's an easy one.
Spell out Al's full first and last name.
How is that a
What?
fifth season question?
He's in the 5th season.
All right. His first name is Albert. A-L. This is not a spelling contest. All right. A-L-B-E-R-T. Calvici. C-A-L-A-B-I-C-C-I.
Incorrect.
Albert, A-L-B-E-R-T. Calavici, C-A-L-I-V-I-C-C-I.
That's incorrect. So Albert, you got right. A-L-B-E-R-T. Calavici is spelled C-A-L-A-V-I-C-C-I.
What letter did I get wrong?
You said B, not V.
I did not say B.
I heard you say B.
I did not say
He
B.
definitely didn't say B.
I heard B. I swear I heard
No,
B.
no.
We need to run back the tape on this.
Give it to Dave.
This will be a provisional chip, and we'll post in the comments
'Cause-
after we rewatch the video.
Because the only thing I changed
I
to Dave's
swear
was
you
one
said B.
vowel.
Right.
So
Which-
comment whether he said B or V.
All right. Is that the last question?
No, I got one
Dave knows Al's name is not Calabici.
more. I was going to be like, why did you say B?
Hi, Lily.
Lily, Daddy's being really
All
silly
right.
right now.
This is a question about the final episode, which fits well being the
Being our
final.
final-
Oh, this is going to be the one where he asks, like, all the names of every actor that appeared in
Let me see how big is that piece of paper you're holding.
Whoa. You knocked it. Lily knocked it out of my hand.
Don't eat it, Lily. Actually, do eat it.
All right.
This is Adam's last question of the game.
All right.
Going to me.
Read back the entire script. No. What two episodes? No. What two cities does Sam leap into in the final episode, Mirror Image?
Okay. Cokeburg, Pennsylvania. And where did Beth live? Somewhere in California. Los Angeles, California.
Incorrect.
Okay, let me think here. I don't know. I'll just see the question.
Well, the thing is, we had been to, like, that everything with Beth, that was from a previous episode that I asked about, and you both got that wrong, too.
Okay, good. Apparently we don't know it.
Cokeburg, Pennsylvania, which you got. San Diego, California.
Okay.
Which, like I said last time, there's a major naval base in San Diego, and that's why Al was there, and why Beth was there.
Okay. That's why she's still there.
Okay.
I mean, technically no time had passed for her.
Who's getting
Correct. Me.
Who plays Zoe in the Evil Leaper episodes?
Carolyn Seymour.
Very good.
Thank you.
All right. And last
Last
question.
chance to get something right.
What characters does James Whitmore Jr. play in season 5?
He secretly plays every single character.
Is Is that your final answer?
Yeah, let's just go
Okay.
with that.
Really?
Incorrect.
All right, he plays Clayton Fuller, mirror image.
All right.
The mirror image of Clayton Fuller, that
Yep.
is. And he appears in mirror image as a police investigator.
Wow. I did not think you were going to get that. I knew you were going to get Clayton Fuller, but I didn't think you were going to get the police character in mirror image. I thought that would slip right under your radar.
Got it.
So,
So that's it
All right.
for trivia.
I think Stacie won.
Oh, wait, I have a chip left. Did I not give someone a chip?
You probably just didn't.
Oh, no, you didn't get that last one right. That's why.
Two.
Honey, I only answered 2 of your questions. I got 6.
7, 8, 9.
I don't think I won.
I got 16.
18!
You beat me by 2. And you know what? I think that means that you win the cumulative
All right,
score
let's
by
see.
1.
You got 16.
Yep.
And Adam?
6.
6. All
So
right.
Stacie has won the round and the
I won
series.
3-2.
Yes.
Yay. And cumulative scores. Adam, that brings you to 37. Dave, that brings you to 74. 74. And math. 75. No. Yeah, because I was 1 point behind you.
Yep. That makes
and I
sense.
got 2, yeah.
All right.
7.
And Stacie wins the cumulative score by 1 point.
And I'm really glad she did, because now we don't have to be in this uncertainty until we know whether you said Calabici or Calabici.
We'd have to make an amendment once we rewatch the tape.
Look, I know how.
I gave it
know
to
it was
him.
a B. I know it's a B, not a B. I would not have said B. All right.
I swear I heard you say B.
All right. So Stacie has won the series and the
I'm
cumulative score.
surprised because I came into this. You can vouch for this all day today. I said, I'm losing this. There's no way.
I was mediocre.
I mean, that's not what
comedy.
I was coming into this, too.
Right.
I meant between me and Dave. I mean,
It was really close.
obviously you weren't going to come back and win 3 points when there was only 1 point up for grabs.
Yeah. I mean, the worst you could have done is made it so that me and her tied, and then we would have to do another round. But thankfully, we do not need to do that. We might in the future do some future trivia stuff. We're kind of counting on it.
Yeah, we'll do some other series that we
Yep.
cover. Eventually, we are definitely going to do the new series,
Yes.
which
Starting
Adam
up.
still has to catch up on, is why we haven't done that yet.
Yeah, that's starting up, isn't it?
Tomorrow,
Yep.
you're launching this tonight. you
Yes.
said? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Even if
So
it's late.
yeah, so we're making sure this video comes out right away because tomorrow, October 4th, at 8 p.m. 7 Central on NBC is season 2 premiere of the Quantum Leap Revival, and I sure hope everybody checks it out. And our discussion on that episode will launch Thursday evening.
Correct. All right. I guess that's it. Stacie, you have anything else to say? No.
I
Okay.
graciously accept the title of
We should have.
Quantum Leap Champion.
We should have like a trophy or something. We should have done that. Here, you can have a blue ice mic for a trophy. How about that?
That's mine, though.
Oh, of course, it's yours. All right. Stacie can be reached
I
at.
can reach out at Twitter, X, Instagram, and Threads at TVN Coupon Talk.
And if you like this video and want to support the channel, there are a number of ways to do so. You can join one of my Korman Productions Facebook pages. You can follow me on Twitter at Korman Productions, for now, until it blows up completely. You can buy a Korman Productions products on Zazzle. Bunch of new cool products thanks to my co-host Stacie. You can buy me a coffee, which is a new way to support content creators such as ourselves. And of course, you can like, share, and comment on this video as well as subscribing to our channel. This is Dave, Stacie, and Adam from Korman Productions signing off.
You said Calabici.